I'm sure by now most of you saw the footage of President Trump telling the president of Liberia that he spoke such good English. And where did he learn to speak such good English? How many of you cringed? How many of you felt embarrassed for him? Felt embarrassed for Americans? Oh my God, like, can we not be embarrassed on the world stage every day by President Trump? And this is not even about politics, this is just about common sense. I'm sure if you are an immigrant like myself, you've probably heard that comment often enough, right? How many times do people say to me, "Oh my God, you speak such good English. Where are you from? Where's that accent from? Where are you originally from?" Now, I don't mind or I expect it from regular people, but can you imagine a president of another country being asked that question by the president of the United States, who is supposed to be an educated, powerful man who should by now have had history as part of his curriculum, right? Doesn't he have like advisors? Doesn't he have like, some sort of counsel that tells him who he's going to be speaking to? You're not just speaking to some village man from Liberia. You're speaking to the president of the country, of his country. Anyway, it's so embarrassing. Those of you that may not know, in fact, many immigrants like myself speak more than one language. I grew up speaking Hausa, English, Arabic, French, okay? And it was only until I came to the United States that I lose that ability to speak all of those languages, because language and geography and world history aren't something that's really emphasized here. So I wish someone would have sat down, Mr. President, and said, "You are making us look stupid. You are making the Americans look bad. You are showing yourself." Oh my goodness. Many African leaders have higher degrees from universities in their own country and also universities in Europe. For example, I think of my father or my father's friends. Many of them went to school in England. So just because they returned to their country to be amazing leaders doesn't mean that they don't speak English or didn't have an education. They chose to go back to their countries and lead. And in this case, the president of Liberia, who speaks fluent English, is sitting at a table with the president of the United States being asked, "Oh, your English is so good." If I were him, I would have been like, "Yeah, because I learned to speak English from day one."